So my friend, I am again back with the new video on Flutter development course. In the today's video, we are going to develop a color app. While developing the color app, we will learn about the inheritance, data types, and other widgets in Flutter. So let's start by creating a new project. Just click on this create new Flutter project and just click on next. So just name the project called color app. Like this. And leave everything like it is. It's creating the project and now it is completely ready. Now start the virtual device. Like this way. And now let's launch the project after the emulator is completely launched. Now launch the project. Now you can see the project is completely launched, and now we are going to start the development. Now from the previous video, please comment down what is the function of this void main. Only this is the question for today. Please comment below. And again I am going to remove this class called my home page from here to downside, like this way, and this title even also. Now today we will talk about the stateless and stateful widget. For that for now I am going to create a stateless widget by writing here stateless like this way and name the project my home page as it is described in the home section of my material app. I'm going to paste it like this way, and now everything is okay. Just reload the program and you can see it is working fine. So I'm going to remove this banner like this way. And it is removed successfully. And now I'm going to convert the container into a scaffold. And as you know, the scaffold provide the good theme, and it will allow you to use app bar, drawer and other things from the previous video. And if you didn't watch my previous videos, please make sure to watch them to understand the whole course. So here the constant, and I need the app bar. So for that, app bar is equals to app bar like this way, and I want to add the title here. So title equals to text like this way, and the name of this app is color app. So color app like this way. Here remove this constant, it will be solved, and put here. As I told you why we are putting this constant everywhere in the previous video. And now again save the project. Now it is working fine, and now I want to again change this color into, let's see, into indigo like this way. Just save the project, and here it is working fine. And now I am in the body section, I want to add 3 buttons. For that, in order to use the multiple children, we need to use the column widget. I will tell you about the column widget. This column widget is pretty similar to that list view, but in the list view we can scroll down the page, but in column we can't. It will just arrange that widgets into as a column. So for that I want to use 3 colors. I want to add 3 colors. So for that, in the Flutter there are many kinds of button, and I am going to use the material button, and I will use 3 different buttons in this page so that you will be familiar. Like this, I will explain them. And now the child text here. This is a material button. Now just write something here like test and save the project. You will see here the button, and now this is the material button, and this is on pressed. This is a function that will be happened after clicking on it. That means when you press something, this will perform the task given in this area. I think you are getting that. If you write here print, just enter here and write print like this, and write here tabbed, and now save the project. And when you press here you can see the tabbed is printed successfully. So when you press this button, this will perform the task which will be mentioned here. And now as I told you, we are going to make a color app. In this color app there will be a 3 button, and when you press the like a red button, then this page will be navigated to the red page, and if you press the blue button, then this page will be navigated into blue button. So that I need 3 buttons. So just copy this again and again for 3 times, like this way. And now in the first button I want to add the red color. So write here red and change the color of this button like color to colors dot red, as this button is for red, so that I did return here the red color. And now you can see this color is now red. And again for the next button, the color into colors dot, this will be a blue, so that I am writing here blue. And again this is yellow, so that yellow. Now there are many parameters for this material button. You can see it by just putting your mouse cursor into that button. Here you can see it will take a parameter called key, on pressed, on long pressed, on highlighted, and many of the parameters are here. And I am going to tell you for now that on pressed, and I think you will be automatically learned about the other features, that means other parameters of this material button. And for now I am going to use just this on pressed function. And now you can just save the project, and you can see they are in different color, and change the name into like the text into blue and capital B and yellow like this. And now you can see they are looking much good, but they can be look more good if they are in center. So click on this button and wrap this with the center widget. So if you do not have that Android Studio, you are using other IDE, so for that I am going to tell you one trick. Like this way you can also wrap this column widget by this way. Just select all the contents of that column widget and wrap with the circular brackets and add here center with the capital C and write here child, like this way. And now save the project. You will see this is gone to the center. And now again, that in the column widget there are some parameters. Here you can see the main axis alignment, cross axis alignment, and more. So in order to make it in center, we do not need to use this center widget. We can also make it center by just writing here cross axis alignment dot stretch. That means if you have the widget with this size, that means when you add widget inside this column widget, the column widget will be stretched that much only. The column will only be stretched according to the size of that widget. And in order to give it the full width of your screen, you need to add this cross axis alignment dot stretch. You need to take care about one thing, that the cross axis mean the horizontal alignment, and there is another property called main axis alignment that will be for vertical. So for that, like main axis alignment dot, I need to put it into a center, so that write center and just save the project. And now you can see this is gone into center, and here you can see the button is also stretched due to this cross axis alignment dot stretch. And now there should be a space on both sides of these buttons. So for that I need to wrap all the buttons with padding widget. As I told you before about the padding widget, I again want to use that widget to wrap them. So in order to wrap them, if I wrap this material button, then I need to add the both of the three buttons individually. But if I wrap with that column widget by the padding widget, then that will solve our problem. So just wrap this column widget into padding widget. Just save the project, and now you can see the padding is completely worked, and now it is now looking good. And now this page is now completely ready, and in order to make it much good, I want to add the background color of this screen. So for that, there is another property of that scaffold. You can see here the background color, and now I need to add the background color to this, like this way. Background color equals to dot, I think indigo, like this way. Save the project. Here you can see it is now looking much good. And now our goal is to make this button work, as when I click on this button, it should to navigate to another page, and it should to navigate on another page, and it should to in the page where the color is yellow. And now for that I need to again create one class. You can see this home page is one screen, which you can see here at the beginning of the app, and I am going to create another page. For that also we need to use that the stateless and stateful widgets. So for this case also I am going to use that stateless widget, like this way, stateless. And here this I will name it like page in this way here. Now to navigate from one page to another, there is a function, just remove the print statements like this way. And now when I click on this red button, it should to navigate to this page. So in order to navigate that, just write here navigator dot push. Now make it material page root like this way, and here builder to context, and here equals to, not equals to, and just here semicolon, and here return this page name called page like this way. Now you can just comment me below why these errors are showing without watching the solution. We need to add here the const like this, it will be solved. Just copy and paste like this way. And here you can see on the print statement also it is showing, and in order to know why the error is showing, you need to put your cursor into this, and you can see avoid print calls in production code. It is saying that in a production mode don't use the print statement, but we are in a debugging mode, so we are using that. And now I am going to remove it as we tested it. So now it is working fine and it looking good, and it should to now navigate to this page. And I am going to copy and paste it into all of the buttons like this way. Now save the project, and now when you press on this red button, it is now navigated into new page. And think that why the color of this page is black. Do you have any idea? If you have any idea, then you can comment me below. And now in order to go back, just go back, and here that is black because of there is no scaffold, so that is black. And you can see all the buttons are working fine, and just add here scaffold like this way and save the project. I'm not going to add here the constant because that I need it is needed to remove after some time, so that. And now you can see it is working fine like this way. Now for the red button, I need to change this background color into red. Now save the project, just put here constant. When we need to remove, we will remove it. Just save, and now click on this. That you can see now this is working fine, the color of this page is red. And now but there is some problem, like when you press on this blue button, it is also showing that the red button. Now in order to solve this problem, so that it should do show red color, blue color and yellow color for different cases, we need to use the inheritance. That means this is the parent widget, this main page is called the parent, and these are their child. So that in order to transfer the data from this button into it, we are going to use inheritance. So the concept of transferring the data from parents to their children, that is called inheritance. So we need to pass the color from this button into this. You can see here the button color of this button is red, and we need to pass this color into that page, and this color into that page, and this color into that page. Now for that I am going to write here final. Don't try to remember it, it will be remembered automatically when you start to develop the project yourself. So just write here final, just understand the concept of how it is working, then you will be able to develop any kind of app. Just write here color like this. Now it is done. Now here you can see I did return here the color, and now when you go to this page like this way, you will see here it is, we can add here the color which will, there is a parameter called color which will take the dynamic value, so that it can now take any kind of value. For that we are going to test like this way. Here just now add here the instead of this colors dot red, just add here color, and this will work fine like this. I think not here it is showing the error. Just here invalid constant, remove this constant value so that it will work. And now you need to pass the value from here to here, and for that just write it here color equals to, and now you need to add the color that you want to add. For that, this is the yellow button, so that when I press into this yellow button, it should to navigate to that page, and the color of that page should to be yellow. So that I am going to pass here the colors dot yellow like this way. And now save the project, and now when you press on this button, now you can see the color of this page is yellow. And now when you press on this blue button, it is now even also that white. Why? Because we didn't pass any color, and here in the scaffold property there is a background color like this. You can see there is a background color. Where is the background color? And you can see here the question mark. That question mark decides if the value is null, that means there is nothing in the value, then this will provide the default color, that which is white, so that it is providing the default color. As the we didn't pass any color from this blue button and the red button, so that this is taking that the null value. Null means the with no value, null means nothing, so that it is thinking that there is no value, so it is providing the default color. And now I am going to pass here the blue color like this way, color equals to dot blue like this way. And again for this, color equals to dot red like this way. And now just save the page and go back here. Now when you press on this red button, this is working fine. It did show on the red page. And again for the blue, this is showing the blue page, and again for the yellow, this is showing the yellow page. Now you can see everything is working fine. Here the colors of all the pages are working properly. And now we need to understand the data types. This background color takes the color data type. This color is a data type, and this is the variable name, that means the parameter name. So that I did return here the background color equals to this color. So that means this background color will take the color data type. For that you can see one thing here in this property color. If I write here the string, then also it will take. But now if you save the project and click on this yellow page, you will see the error. This is showing that the string is not a subtype of color. So in order to prevent this kind of error, we need to add here color, which is the data type, like this way. And in order to prevent from the null value, when the null value is added into it, that means passed into it, it shouldn't crash. It should to take the default color. We need to add here the question mark like this way. And if there is some value that needed to be passed from one page to another, that is very important. Without that the page cannot be worked. If you think like that, then you can just remove this question mark and click on this, or just write it here required. That means this color property is compulsory required. and it needs the color data type. And here you can see now the error is showing that when you see like this is showing the value of string cannot be assigned to the parameter type of color. So you need to write here the data type called color. And now you can add here colors dot, which color is this, that yellow, like this way you can add the yellow color in this. And now save the project, and now it should work fine. It is working properly, it is working good. And now this means all the parameters in Flutter, that means the Flutter widgets, they need the particular data type. Like in this scaffold there is a key which will take a data type called key, and this app bar, this will take the preferred sized widget, that is also the data type, and this will take a widget. That means if you want to add here the body property, and if you just add here the string value, it will not take, it will just show you that the string cannot be assigned to the data type called widget, that means the parameter type called widget. So you need to add here the data type called widget, so that you cannot put other data type into other data, that means other data type into a parameter which is looking for other data type, that means the different data type. So now while developing any kind of app, you need to think about, that means the take care about the data types, so that it will not crash in future. Now you can see it is working fine, our data types are also correct, and it is also looking good, but it is not looking that much good. And now as it is our second project, so that this is like this. And in the today's video we learned about the inheritance, data types, and how to use the proper data types in different areas. We learned about them, and in the next video we will start to develop our chat app, where we are going to enjoy that app. And in that app we will develop the group chat app, where you can invite to your friends even also and chat with them. So for that, stay tuned, and in order to watch the video and get notified, subscribe my channel. So thank you.